Okay, so tonight I'm going to talk to you guys about the Ultimate Portion Fix. If you don't know what that is kind of a revamped version of the container system that is coming out next week. So 21 Day Fix came out 5 years ago, and it was a huge program. I think the first 2 or 3 years I coached, the only thing I sold was 21 Day Fix. People loved it. They loved the containers. They loved the simple workouts. So now it's getting a makeover, and Autumn said the biggest difference between the 21 Day Fix and the Ultimate Portion Fix is instead of her just saying, here's the containers, here's what you eat, and you do it and you lose weight, she's going to talk to you about why it works. She's going to make you go into depth into some more of the emotional side of it, like what your why is. She talks about sugar addiction and a few things like that. So I'm going to tell you what's included. You know what to expect. But what you need to remember is that it launches for coaches on March 4th, which is Tuesday, I think. And only coaches can get it until the 18th, and then it will launch for customers. So you get a 2-week jump start on the program. And they did that for a reason. They did that so coaches could dive into the material and get a handle on it before they tried to lead challengers through it. And also that gives us a good window to market it better. So if I were you, I would sign up March 4th and I would start watching the videos and get learning as much as you can. So what you get with the Ultimate Portion Fix it's videos like To Be Mindset, video tutorials. I think she said there's like 36 or something like that. And they're in 6 different modules. So the first module is an intro, and it goes into 3 principles of the container system. It goes into the why. It talks about food addiction, especially sugar addiction, which I think is very relevant for our society. Even I still struggle with sugar, and so I'm excited to see what she says about that. Module 2, she talks about 3 different paths that you can take with the container system. And I'm not 100%. I did get to sneak peek some of the materials at New Leader Conference. And I think those are going to be carb cycling, time nutrition, and balanced nutrition. And then she also has a vegan plan. So she's going to talk about those. Then Module 3 is like the meat of the program, and this is probably the part that we've seen most of because it's the food lists and it's the calorie brackets and how do you modify if you're pregnant or you're breastfeeding. She talks about modifying the plan if you're exercising or if you're not, which is great because this is good for people like To Be Mindset who can't exercise or already doing something else. They're not doing a Beachbody program. Maybe they do CrossFit, they go to the gym, they just walk with their girlfriends or whatever. So I think this will be a great product for us to market to people who don't want to do the Beachbody, the whole fitness program. They don't want to do 80-day obsession or whatever, but they still need help with their nutrition. So she said you have to finish the first 3 modules before you can start the program. So that's important for you guys to know for your challengers. You need to watch those 3 first, and then you can kind of start, but you still have to watch the rest of the videos. So module 4 is going to be meal planning, prepping, grocery shopping, how to read food labels, all that stuff, which I think is fabulous. And then module 5 is the one that I am excited about. It's the family fix. So she's going to talk to you about how to do the containers for your kids. She has a cookbook for lunches for kids, 75 different lunch ideas to pack for your kids, which I think will be awesome. And she talks about the emotional side of eating and the psychology of food. All of that's involved in the family fix. So she said with the family fix to be sure that when you're talking to your prospects, when you're talking about doing the containers for kids, it's not for weight loss. The container system that she has planned for kids is just healthy eating for kids who are growing. If people have kids who have issues with they needing to lose weight or other things, then she's like, you need to refer them to a pediatrician or a nutritionist. So don't market this as a tool for people to help their overweight kids lose weight. I feel like if they are overweight and they do start eating healthy, then obviously they will lose weight, but that's not a specific purpose that we can market, if that makes sense. But if you want to tell mothers, like, if you all need help eating healthy, you don't know how much to eat for a growing child versus an adult, then you can talk about that. And then the 6th module, the last one, is special ways for special days. So this is where she talks about how can you stay on track when you go on vacation, when you have a holiday or a wedding or a special event, stuff like that. So all amazing content, way more encompassing than the 21-day fix. And then you also get hard materials. So you get a workbook, and it has it goes along with all the videos. And she has the lunch cookbook for kids. I told you about 75 recipes for kids. That's not like a hard copy recipe book. It's an ebook that comes with it. But you do get a hard copy of Fixate Volume 2. So they created a second Fixate cookbook that comes with this, which I think will be great. I love the first cookbook. And I use it way more than the Fixate cooking shows because I don't like to have to watch the whole video and write down the recipe and then get the container count. It drives me crazy. So I like that they're doing a hard copy cookbook with this program. And then you get the containers and you get a lunchbox. And she said this lunchbox is way better than the tote that they released a few years ago. I think from here on out, you won't get containers with any of the other fitness programs. They will only come with the Ultimate Portion Fix. And then, of course, people can buy them separately if they want. So that's a change that they're making as well. What was I had something to tell you. Oh, this will be sold separately always. Like this will never be included with Beachbody On Demand. So you can stream it through Beachbody On Demand like you can To Be Mindset, but it will never be included in the library. So if people want it, they have to purchase it. But they get it forever. It's a one-time purchase like To Be Mindset. They'll get it forever. They'll get all the materials with it, but it is a separate purchase. So when you're talking to people, make sure that they know that. Now, along with this is a coach certification. So you can be officially an Ultimate Portion Fix Master Coach is the title. And that's going to be an extra charge for us coaches if we want to do that. I think that you have to purchase Ultimate Portion Fix to be able to purchase the certification course. You can't just do the certification course. You have to buy them both. But I think that you can buy them both starting on the 4th, so you could get started right away. And the way she has it broken down is you'll watch a video 1, module 1 that your challenger would get or any customer would get, and then you'll watch module 1, video 1 for the certification. So you'll watch it all together that way. She said there's about 10 hours total between both the Ultimate Portion Fix and the certification. So I didn't feel like that was too crazy long. And of course the videos are short, right? So they're gonna be like, 3 to 10 minutes each. So I feel like as far as time commitment, it's something that we could all probably squeeze into our lives. And then some other things that come with the certification, you get downloadable PDF worksheets that you can use for yourself, but also that you can share with your challengers, which I thought was cool. So say one of your challengers gets stuck on something that's included in the certification, you can share that. So I thought that was good that we could share that with our clients. She's also including a social media guide so that she kind of teaches you how you might share and post about the Ultimate Portion Fix on social media. That's included with the certification. And then you have to take a test at the end. You have to get 80% or better, but you can retake it as many times as you want. And then there's also a master series included where if you want to constantly get new information from her, new recipes, business tips, interviews, stuff like that, then you can sign up for what's called the master series, and it's like $20 a month. So just be aware of that. All of that stuff will be on beachbodylive.com next week, so you can check it out and decide what you want to do for yourself. I am going to do the certification. I figure I'll be nursing a baby and I'll have plenty of time to watch videos while I'm nursing. So I'm going to do it. I encourage you guys to do it if you can afford it. I think it will add a lot to your knowledge base. You can share with your clients. It gives you an official title. You could tell people that you're certified in this program. This gives you more, what's the word? There's a word for that. I can't think of it. Okay. A few other things that I think are awesome with this program. So on April 1st, they're going to start refilming 21 Day Fix and the 21 Day Fix Extreme workouts in real time. So they're going to be how 80 Day Obsession was, where she films a new one each day, and it won't ever have like repeating videos. So she did one of the workouts for us at NLC, and she is going to, it's going to be based off the same moves as the old workouts, but like she's going to progress the moves. So whatever moves you do in week 1, week 2, she's just going to make it a little bit harder. You'll do like 30 seconds of the old move, and then she has like a 30-second, you know how all her moves are a minute long in that program. We'll do 30 seconds of the original move, and then the second 30 seconds, she like adds something to make it a little bit harder. So that way your challengers will get a little bit better results, I think, because their bodies won't get used to the workouts. And they're gonna go April 1st through the 21st for 21 Day Fix, and then April 29th through May 19th for Extreme. And this is kind of fun because she's filming these live. You can actually do them with her as she's filming them if you buy the certification, or if you buy the Ultimate Portion Fix. So your challengers can too. So the first time anyone sees, you know, the day 1 of the refilm of 21 Day Fix, we all get to do it and see it with her. So that might be something that you can market and share with people too to get them excited about it. You do have to buy the Ultimate Portion Fix in March to get these workouts. These workouts will eventually go into the BOD library, but they're not going in till like June or July. She wasn't sure. So if your people want to do the new workouts with you, like VIP kind of a thing, they have to buy the Ultimate Portion Fix. And if you're wondering, if anyone asks, the old workouts will stay in the library, and the titles are going to be 21 Day Fix, like the old 21 Day Fix will stay 21 Day Fix. The new 21 Day Fix will be called 21 Day Fix Real Time, I think. So there'll be 2 versions eventually when they all go into Beachbody On Demand. And then the other thing that you can market, you guys, are the test groups. So
hey,
yeah, go ahead.
So you can hear me, yay?
Yes.
So like the live ones that we can do and invite people to, is that a coach test group? So do we like say, do you want to be in the coach test group with me, or is that for anyone, whether it's a customer or a coach? Do you know?
So I think anyone who buys Ultimate Portion Fix will be able to do the workouts in real time with us, but there is going to be an optional test group that Autumn's going to run on Facebook like they always do. They have to be a coach who bought Ultimate Portion Fix to be in that group. So if that makes sense.
Cool. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. So she has a test group for Ultimate Portion Fix and the new workouts, and she has a test group for the certification. So 2 different test groups that coaches can join, one for the certification, one for the Ultimate Portion Fix program. Okay. So if you sign up for the certification, she's going to run a really quick 2-week test group for that on March 18th. And I don't know if it's going to be a test group necessarily, but it's going to be like her mentoring us as we go through the certification. And it's only going to be 2 weeks long. So, but be sure to market the other test group for your challengers. They can sign up as discount coaches, join her for the other test group, which is going to be the whole Ultimate Portion Fix program. So it's a lot of stuff to know as a coach so that you can market it, so you can know what to sign up for yourself. You can share with your people, but those are the details. Autumn has like 85 videos about this on YouTube. She's done a lot of coach calls. They're all on YouTube. They're like an hour long, so I just broke it down for you in 15 minutes. If you want the condensed version, which I prefer personally. I had a couple of ideas how we could kind of start talking about this. Kind of just start to build some curiosity into your posts. Like the other day I was watching the training on autumn, and so I just did a quick story and I said, just doing a training for our new program coming out in March. I'm so excited. So you could do something like that. You can say, hey, I get a 2-week start on our new program. I'm so excited. Just a little like breadcrumbs that our new program's coming out. I am sure that they're going to start posting transformations from the pilot test groups, which have already been going on. So watch for those on Instagram and the Beachbody stuff, and then you can start sharing those. I always, when there's a new launch, I go back to my old customers and my discount coaches first. I tell them about it first. They're usually the people who are the most excited about Beachbody stuff because they're the lifers, right? They're the people who already love Beachbody, have already tried some of their stuff. So that's where I go first. And then after that, make sure you're marketing on social media like crazy all through these next couple of months. And get some new people involved as well, but don't forget about your old people or people you've already talked to. Maybe it wasn't the right time for them, maybe it wasn't quite the right program for them, and now you have something new that you can offer them. And be sure to talk about the workouts because, like I was saying, 21 Day Fix was huge when I started coaching, and Erin can attest to this. We probably only sold 21 Day Fix for a couple of years, you guys. So there are people who love this program and they will be so excited about the revamping of the workouts, and they'll be so excited to learn the container system in a different way with like the carb cycling or for their kids. So make sure to talk about the differences, and maybe people who have bought 21 Day Fix, they might have bought it off Amazon or they might have bought it off an infomercial. They already have it and know it, but you could get them excited about changes to it and the revamping of it. One of my coaches, she texted me like a month ago and she's like, did you know they're redoing the 21 Day Fix workouts? She was so excited about the workout part of it. So be sure to talk about that as well when you're also talking about the nutrition. And kind of like Transform 20, they're doing like a tracker workbook in here. So you like log all your stuff in a tracker workbook when you do this program too. You know, some people really like that. And you can also get it all through the Beachbody Nutrition app, which I don't have an iPhone, so I've never really looked at that, but that is also available. Okay, so any questions and or other ideas to get people excited about this? Because that's all I had.
So tonight I just, on my stories, I haven't talked about this at all, but it's like in my head, like I know I need to start talking about it. And so I just I talked about a thing that we went to last night, and then how they were talking about how sleeping well, nutrition, and exercise are so important for stress and anxiety and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, and so then I said, well, what do you, like the poll, what do you have a harder time with, exercise or eating? And so majority of the people, it's eating. And so all those people who are going to click yes, those are the people I'm going to write down. And so as I'm targeting this, I'm going to definitely like stay in close contact with them and help them understand like what this is all about. But that's an easy way that I think you can like just kind of breadcrumb and get people who are interested or who might not be interested, but could be interested that maybe you don't even think of.
Yeah, polls on Instagram are awesome. And if you ask more generic stuff like that, like what's easier, exercise or eating, instead of like, do you want information on my new program? Because no one's gonna vote on those, because I've learned from experience. Okay, so I feel like this is, oh, go ahead.
One more thing. I was looking at Paola. I don't know if you guys know her. Anyway, she's been a coach for a little bit and she's super cute, but she started, I think, right around the same time I did. And she had amazing 21 Day Fix results. And she has gone back and shared those, like her old 21 Day Fix results, so people can see, you know, that program works, whatever. I have 21 Day Fix Extreme results. And so I am planning on sharing those. But even if you don't have, I mean, we're not going to have the real time transformations yet because they haven't even come out yet. But go back and look at the old 21 Day Fix transformations. I mean, Brenna has one that she just posted in our flash sale group. So yeah. And I just thought of another thing, like all these people that we've added into the flash sale, you guys are seriously amazing. Like I think 2 or 3 people who are sitting at SC4 have made it to 6. And I know like I made a couple sales that I totally wasn't expecting today. So I hope that flash sale really helped. A lot of you, like, thank you so much for pitching in and working as a team. It was awesome. But those people that are in there who did not purchase anything, don't count them out. Maybe that just wasn't their ideal program. So make sure that you are staying in contact with them because maybe it's really nutrition and that's really what they need to dive into. So maybe this is their program, right? Maybe this is going to be it. So just make sure that you stay in touch with them. Don't be like, oh, they didn't buy, so I can't talk to them anymore. Like, still be their friend, be their coach, because their time will come.
Yeah. All right, that's really all I had. I'd like to keep it short. So if you need more information, the product guides for this are in the back office already. There's already FAQs on it. I'm sure they will be posting more about it in the champions page. So don't start talking about it now, even if you don't know anything else besides what I've told you tonight, to start talking about it. And then take a little bit of time to kind of keep up with what Beachbody puts out for us to share with people. You can stay on top of it and make a really good, take advantage of the new programs. The new programs always bring up new customers and new discount coaches. So as long as you do the work and you spread the word, you should have some success here in March. So anyways, thanks for hopping on, and we'll put up this recording for everyone who couldn't come, and we'll see you soon.